Good morning, Wednesday, halfway through the week, July 11th, 2018, working on some Spellventure. So let's get at it while we still have the energy. Okay, we've been working on some curtain work in the house. Then we moved over to the computer yesterday. So let's continue working on that. I'm gonna move the desk over and start my work here. Do for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, and then we will head on into work for the day. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna go ahead and make a keyboard. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna make this keyboard. I think I know how though. I think I'm actually going to make the keyboard. So the house is the low poly, like the house is just one, it's one whole scene unto itself. So I want to get pretty granular with it. What's the keyboard size? It's about it. Right? It's about it right there. Over here this way. Let's add another cube here. Add little feet to it. Just in case we're going to want to move the keyboard. I don't think so, but we'll see. Sweet. So, and this and these. Get an image of a keyboard here. I mean, I'm looking at one right now, but. It's gonna be a really small, basic one. Let's put a little. This is a pretty old computer. So let me bring up the picture of it very quickly. This was a pretty old computer. Even when we received it, whenever we bought it. Let me see if I can find it here. Picture of me sitting in front of it. Let's see if I can zoom in and look at the keyboard itself. Come on. Just gotta load in all these images. Let me see here. There it is right here. I think it had a little keypad. Yeah, it did. So it was a full keyboard. Okay, so let's make a full keyboard here. start this process. About to get crazy up in here. Okay, let's make some keys. What do you say? And I can extend the size of this as well as I need to. I mean, you would think I hang out in front of the keyboard all the time. You should be able to know, right? You should be able to know offhand. But such is not the case. Bit low, pretty good. Okay, then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then a backspace. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Join those. Okay. Oh, the witness playthrough. Yeah, that is. We did one. What's today? Wednesday. We're gonna do one tonight in about. Actually, it should be underneath my video here. About 13 hours. So we'll do it tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, and we did one on Monday night for about 2 hours. But I did put the video up on YouTube as well, so if you're interested, I'll shoot the video right here. Right now I'm just working through some game dev work for a game that Nicholas and I are working on. Nicholas is the one that put the post up on Reddit. Hey Mariuso, how you doing, man? Whenever I go full time, when I leave my day job and go full time, I'll be streaming a lot more often. The game dev and also gameplay in general for other games. Yeah, sure, no problem, Protoss. What a fantastic game StarCraft is. Okay, so yeah, so if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, I'm just doing some 3D modeling work for a game project that is not entirely dissimilar from The Witness. So that's basically why Nicholas has me running through it. Nicholas is actually doing all the game design for all the puzzles in our game, and I'm doing all of the art direction, all of the art design and creature design, as well as action game design, action mechanics. So, yeah, actually it's pretty relevant. The Witness is pretty relevant to what we're doing. But there's a link for you if you're interested. We were running into some streaming issues whenever we were streaming The Witness, so that video begins right after the very first small puzzle area. You know, so it's you go through the tunnel just to to enter the game itself. You come upon this tiny courtyard. You do a couple puzzles to unlock the massive gate. And I was just having streaming issues the whole time. I had to like resize my screen's resolution. The bitrate was too high. It was just a lot of lag. So I ended up getting to that point and then starting the recording from there. So it starts right after that very first. So you don't really miss much. All the juice, all the meat of the videos in there as well. I'm gonna keep trying to work on getting the stream chat in there in those videos as well. The stream chat was really interesting. But anyway, just hopefully you can make it tonight. Be sure to follow. I'm sure you already followed. That's probably how you found this. So just be sure to, you know. Alright, good. Sounds good. So I'll be on tonight at 9 Eastern Standard from wherever you are in the world. So I just gotta keep working on some keyboard stuff here. Whoop. Just putting the keyboard up. It was 13, 10, 11, 13, and then a backspace. Cool. So this keyboard is going to be relevant because this whole computer actually is going to be relevant. Nice. Very cool. Alright, awesome. We're getting there. And I don't mind all of the, like it's 140 tries just for the small row. I don't really mind it. The house itself is very densely packed. It's, you know, it doesn't spread out into a massive overworld. The overworld is later, so you know, you can have some weirdly higher and lower poly areas here, or objects. So that's how I'm building this out. Man, keyboards are weird, aren't they? Never really known to you. Yeah, try to model one. This is crazy. All right, that's good. I guess I'll do it this way, huh? Guess I will. This button isn't really that big, but it's going to be that big, so it's the tab. Let's do this instead. Okay, so this whole thing has to move up a little bit. Okay. Move you down that way. Oh, okay, this actually does work. Alright, cool. It doesn't really need to be one for one exactly. I'm sure some people that play through this will, you know, look at it and see and like count the keys or whatever. I mean, I don't know. That's also pretty narcissistic of me to say, thinking that people are going to actually want to play the game. I'm hoping they're going to want to, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to grab this. Caps lock is big. Alright, this one's pretty big. Caps lock is a big key. Boop. Shift is even bigger. Oh, we got 2 shifts. Okay, cool. These are a little off, So yeah, they're going to be a bit off. Alright, and then we're going to get rid of this. I'm not really going to count these keys as long as it like looks right to the eye. You know, I mean the player's not going to type on it. I just want it to be at least so whenever you turn around and glance at it, it looks like it reminds you of a real keyboard. That's the idea. And I'm not. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab this regular one. And I'm not super good at what's it called? At just like composition to really try to get it in properly. So like. There's tricks to be able to do that, you know, where I don't have to put all the keys, but it looks like a regular keyboard. They're just, you know, just those art tricks that I'm not really fantastic at. So, Control Windows Alt Space and then 4 other keys. So the space key is going to be huge. We can rearrange and resize this as needed. Okay, these are going to be a little bit smaller. These are not nearly this large yet. Okay, now this is something now. Yeah, it's actually about perfect. Grab this. This is the Windows key. Oh, whoops. That is way too large. Okay. Windows key could be a little smaller. Yeah, I'm being a little anal about this. Oops, I don't want to rip. I want to select. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Bring you over a little bit. Bring you over a hair. And then these are 4 keys here. Keep hitting V instead of B, and V rips. Frickin' voila. Alright, so this keyboard is way too wide, or deep I should say. Okay. Now we're going to bring these down. Nice. What is that? Oh, that's the whole thing. I'm gonna join that. So we're on geometry. Alright, cool. So we have, let's move these to 2 and take a look at this. It's pretty cool. And then I'll join all these as a single object. All of these and this, and probably this. Yeah, and because I'm gonna give it all the same plastic. So I'll do that. Maybe have time today. We'll see. I have about 40 minutes to go. So it's fantastic. So we'll keep working. Alright, so I have some keys up here I need. Let's use the same ones from the same height, right? So there, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, it's going to be the same for this guy. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's grab you. Separate by selection, geometry. We're going to bring it down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, make sure we join and then geometry, and then we're going to pull them out. Nice. Okay, then we skip another one, and then we just do the 2 lower ones. Okay. That's an arrow, and that's an arrow. Okay, cool. Okay, now we gotta do the numbers, which is super easy stuff. Let's just grab 4, 3, 3. Okay, here's what we're gonna do this. Separate by selection, geometry, boop, boop. Up here, so this is like numlock, slash, asterisk, and hyphen for all of the mathematical symbols. Okay, it's about the same width, so that's good. Okay, move that down 1, 2. Oh, let me do that. Oh shit, I want a grease pencil. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 4, and then this one goes like that. 5. However, okay, well, let's join these here. Let's take off these here. Cool. Okay, then that stays. This is the 0 key or insert, so I'm going to go and do that like that. Alright, cool, and then we have, cool, this is looking along, so we're going to grab this guy. You are going to go like that. There we go. Oh, except, okay, whoops. This actually makes sense, so we're going to go down like this. That'll do it. Good, and it's bent just the way that I want it to be. Okay, same with this guy. Alright, very cool. And that's pretty much it. Let's close this gap just a hair. Right. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to grab this corner, this corner. I want to round these out just a little bit. Like I said, I don't really mind a ton of polys. It's pretty crazy because there's a lot of people that on. Is that right? Yeah, that's correct. I see a lot of artists say that it's stuff's like game ready, and especially they'll use the hashtag low poly on stuff that just is not low poly, and that really, I don't know, I didn't think it would really irk me as much as it does. But please focus if you're an artist. Please actually look up things like low poly. You know, just to see what that means. There is no real definition, but there is a range, you know, and in that range also depends on like a certain percentage of like a certain amount of your items. So it's like if you're making just like a cabinet, right? A cabinet, like a dresser for, you know, like an American dresser, like, so you're gonna put clothes in it, it goes in your bedroom. If it has like a bunch of nooks and crannies, and it's like made up like of 1,500 polygons, because you know you have like all of your little rivets and your little angles and everything on there, like some of the wood jutting out and the wood's, you know, like moving in, and like your handles and everything. Like if it's like over 1,000 polygons just for like a dresser that is a piece of furniture that goes into a bedroom, that is not low poly. I'm sorry, it's not, because you're going to have other things in that environment. Low poly is not just this one item. Low poly is low polygon count on one item, but also keeping in mind the rest of the environment, the rest of the things that the player's CPU and GPU is going to have to render. And that's a lot of stuff. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, so anyway, where was I? Yeah, talking about low poly. Yeah, forget it. So yeah, low poly is low poly. It is not what everybody. It's not what I see a lot of people doing, because a lot of artists aren't taking into consideration. I don't know. Maybe a lot of artists just haven't really worked on a game. Yeah, I guess you know, like holistically speaking. So I guess they just didn't get the memo. So anyway, let's put all of these together and go ahead and separate them out. Oh, that's one mistake I think I made with this. I guess it's not super bad. Let me see here. Where's the player going to be looking? This way. Oh. Alright, what do we got? Alright, separate them out there. It's gonna split them if I don't do this. It's gonna split them anyway. Huh. Alright, we'll do this then. Whoop. Come on. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. So what I should have done was obviously do this before I started duplicating all of them. Okay, let's go ahead and separate these. Let's make them nice and neat, huh? What do you say? Yeah, you see all of them, they're all kind of off there. Just make sure we mark that same if we do this. Ah. Let's grab this. Let's do the reverse of it. Here, let's see how this looks for a couple of these. Whoop. That is quite better. Okay, good. So it's not bending them, it is actually keeping them straight, which is what we want. So we will do this. And then we'll make that curvature map. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So those are really tiny, but numerous. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Not really prototyping, I'm making it for one of the environment set pieces. Oh, speaking of which, let's go ahead and... We're not going to see the bottom, I don't think. I did put a little guy there, just so if you're able to look at it edgewise, you can look at it. But yeah, kind of random, huh? Seemingly random. It's for the this little computer here. So if we... hold on. What happens if I... Oh wait, those are going to need... The little feet are going to need... mark seam. And let's take these faces out, because we're not going to need them to be rendered faces. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. It's a little stretchy, but it's not really that stretchy. I mean, the angle's about right. about right. Not quite though. Let's go ahead and mark some seams here. Boop. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's mark the side seams. Boop. Yeah, that's more doable. Hello. Hey folks. I'm going to be jumping off of here in about 15 minutes, but we're going to do the witness stream this evening. So I believe there's a timer below the video here, but that's whenever it's going to start at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. It'll be for a couple hours as long as I can hack it. Yeah. Yeah, it's oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is just like the base, you know, just use a cube, take out the bottoms of the cubes and just start resizing them and just, you know, base it off of your regular keyboard. Super easy stuff, actually. Pretty cool. I mean, I'm working in Blender, so I don't know if you have access to Blender, but that's what I'm working in. If we join this, let's see how cramped this is. That's not bad. That's not bad. So the unfortunate thing here, is I wanted to combine this with these. So if I join them, oh wait, hold on. This also needs unwrapped, so let's go ahead and do that right quick. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let's make sure we get this nice and big as well. Cool, so that's a little bit better. Stress a little. We're gonna do inside here as well for these little vents. Mark that seam. Boop. Okay. Alright, I see what you did here. Oh shit. Oops. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. It's this one as well. Mark seam is what? There we go. Just unstretch that a bit. Okay, cool. Alright, sweet. So let's take this back to 3. Okay, so those are all unwrapped. If we join, select all, and then we unwrap. Okay, so we have all the keys. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I mean, it makes sense. It's just gonna be plastic. There's really not gonna be any crazy designs on it. Do we have the little buttons? We do. Where are you? There's a button here. I have little buttons. Wee little baby buttons. There you are. Button here and a button here. Okay, so let's grab these because we're gonna want to do these separately. Okay, cool. Looks like everything's good here. Let me fire up Substance Painter. Boop, boop. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream, y'all, folks. Yeah, I'm doing a little house project here. The rest of the house is here. It is large and in charge. It's a giant lived-in space. Working on all of the high-res textures for it, putting it in Unity 3D for a game project, which is not going to be entirely unlike The Witness. It's not going to be exactly The Witness. The Witness is a brilliant work of art. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. So we have Substance Painter. We're going to keep that open for just a sec as we figure out how we're going to do this. Do we need a mouse? We are going to need chords as well. We have chords upstairs for the Sega. We have chords up here for this, so I can literally just reuse these chords for downstairs. Excuse me. Man, already tired. 8:10, already a little. Probably just sitting down. I'm gonna do a little walk. Let me see. I think I want a mouse in here. So let's grab a cube, a simple cube. Move it here. Okay, make a little mouse out of this. Need to be much more round, I believe. Let's grab another one. Oh, just you, please. There, set up. No, good. It's kind of an old mouse as well, as you could probably tell. Okay, let's bring these down a bit. Okay, cool. And then we're going to separate those out. Up just a hair. Move these here, move that there. Bring them in a tad and push them down a tad, right? Something kind of resembling it. Let's give it a little bit more roundness here. Roundness with a cube is kind of tough, but we're doing it anyway. Cool. And then if we smooth her out. Okay. Now if we grab all of these and we join them, for this mouse, let's get rid of these. Always cutting away at faces we don't need. Cool. Okay, then we have the mouse down. Where are you? Mouse is right here. There's buttons. Buttons are just going to be a slightly different color. That's why I want to put them right where they're supposed to be. A different area here. Okay, and then we'll reuse these chords here, but we'll do that later on. Okay, so that is going to be geometry. Oh wait, no. Here's what we're going to do for this. I want to separate them out. So now that the UVs are done inside of there, I'm going to separate them out by selection, by loose parts, but then rejoin those because it's supposed to be joined here. So geometry. Oh, geometry. Geometry. Okay, and then make sure I save. Now, I'm going to rejoin them again, and then take them down to the origin, and then I'm going to export them with Substance Painter presets, Home FBX, computer in the dining room. I know, it's weird, but that's literally how it is. Okay, cool, and then I can open recent home tests, and they should all be separated. Okay, cool. Now, if I go in here and go ahead and bring them in, I have it set on Unity 5, Allegorithmic, and I should have computer dining right here as an FBX. Check the weather, it's 8:15. Cool, and here is the thing, right? Here it is. So I'm going to get rid of that layer. I'm going to name this main. And then I'm going to bake the mesh maps. Let's make a curvature. I'm going to make it a little dirty, I think. Just add a little bit of wear to it. But it's got to go ahead and bake those, so I'll let it bake. The monitor itself will have something on it whenever you interact with the computer that will make sense in the overworld, in the vast scheme of it. In the vast scheme of the whole narrative, it'll make sense. Okay, and then we're going to add a plastic to it, 8:15. I had a couple of minutes. I fed my cats, so they're good. Cool, baking finished. Cool. And then plastic. Let's see, we got plastic matte, pure, let's do that. It's going to bring home a blue, but I'll change the color here. Cool, we can change to see what we're looking at. Let's change this color up a little bit. Nice, okay. Save it as the actual file, the project file. For a Allegorithmic Substance Painter. Alright, good. We did separate those out. So, what I want to do here, I want to. Can I get a fill layer, please? Fill's going to be, I think, black, but then we are going to go ahead and. Can I do that here? Alright, let's do something else then. Let's go ahead and add a fill layer. The fill layer over here is going to be black. So I could do it with the paint layer, huh? Okay, add a quick mask. Take the fill layer out. Okay, editing quick mask, we're going to select the entire thing. First we gotta... Oh, there we go. Select that. None. And then we're going to come back in with what we're actually going to be able to select. Whoa, is that open? That shouldn't be open, brother. I did not realize I didn't close this. I mean, it's the back of the computer. Damn. Yeah, everything else I think is solid. Damn. Okay, and then, so that's good, and then we're going to go ahead and paint black right here. Let's see, is our roughness 100% roughness? Cool. Alright, so that's black, that's good. So that is, whoops. Alright, cool, so those are black. Just to keep, just to give them a little hole there. So that's good. let's go ahead and save. I have like a minute. Damn. Darn, man. We're just starting to get good too. So if I go ahead and add a white mask. A generator. Give me a generator. Give me a little dirt. Okay, see a little bit of dirt on there. Dirt level. Let's go ahead and invert it. Let's keep it that way. The grunge scale, grunge amount. Cool. Is there a contrast? I think there's a little contrast. Dirt contrast. Let's really bring that up here. A little bit down, a little bit. Make it a little. You can make it fuzzy. You can make it sharp. Make sure we save. And then let me see here if I add. Is that a fill layer here? If I make this fill layer red, okay, cool. So it's gonna be the color of the dirt and the grime and such. All right, cool. Can I lighten that up a little bit? No. I mean, I can, but what I'm gonna do is actually just lower the grunge amount a little bit. Increase the decrease the contrast. Fantastic. Alright, I gotta give this plastic a lot more detail. It still needs a lot more done to it, so I'm gonna do that, but I'll do that tomorrow morning. Cool. Alright, so if you're interested in what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what I'm saying, be sure to tune in again. I'm just gonna do the same thing, same time tomorrow. Alright, so I appreciate it. Appreciate the drop in. Oh, I got a little mouse here as well. And I can use decals and actually put some stuff on here as well, which I likely do. Really make it cool. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you folks. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. Okay. So see you tonight in I don't know 12 hours or so at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Witness stream. All right. If you're interested, stop by. All right. See you guys. Bye.